Hello, welcome back to Wild Arms 3. I did some shifting around with the mediums, so specifically I wanted Gallows to have the shield and protect skills so he can spread that across the party at like the beginning of the battle or whatever. And they were all a total mess after that absolute monster of a fight, where we just kind of struggled to make anything happen. But we managed to push through. Nectar restores maximum HP. There you go, Clive. And yeah, I don't think there's any other business to take care of other than look at that. Oh, that's even worse than I remembered. 3 in 1. No, I need more of this stuff. Anyway, yeah, I believe we're pretty much good to go. Sort them out, I suppose. And let's go ahead and get going. From what? Did I read it? Yeah, I quickly read a guide on the boss battle, like in post, to see if I was just doing anything monumentally wrong. Not that I really saw, but what I did see is that there is another boss battle, like just right away. So let's just kind of get into it. It's about time. He must have had a lot to say. Maya, you... Well, now it's our turn to settle it. We have no reason to fight. This isn't the time or place. Whoa, what's this for? That is the other half of my loot. I bet the only reason why you're here is because the supervisor of the excavation site asked you to stop us. As you know, we came here for the Agolite and the Garmatron. But we only have the Garmatron. While on the other hand, you now have the Agolite. Do you understand what I'm getting at? We both have a reason to fight? You catch on quick? That's what I like about you. You're sharp-witted. Didn't you say like the opposite in the past? I don't know. But Maya... Sure are slow to catch fire. Like I said before, if you want to interfere in my business, you'd better be prepared to bring us down. And I will do the same by crushing you to the ground. No holds barred. Oh no, another book. Is it the same book? Hello. Today, I am the fighting artist. Based off the famous literary novel, The Plot to Kill. Curious. Okay. Well, hey, here we go, right into it. Virginia, you do not have the analyzer on you, actually. So I guess go ahead. Should we just kind of do the same strategies? Go after Shady and Todd. I don't think Todd counts if we hit him directly. I think he does. We'll go after Shady. You can randomize her for the heck of it. Yeah, you do have analyze. It comes with heal. I want you to have heal too because, So we'll at least analyze Shady and then maybe we'll get protective depending on what we need. Do you want to start casting Valiant on people? Like, I guess Jazz the lowest health. You're missing more HP though, but I don't know. I'll throw it around. Yeah, that's rough. Okay. That's rude. Okay. Definitely physical-based, like, moves here. Except maybe for the cat, but hey, at least you're lucky now. Maybe you'll dodge stuff. Blizzard breath. Something I need to make note of, and that I'll never keep track of. Is this the cat's elemental weaknesses, like, consistent? I don't really know. What do you got for us? Alright, you are weak to water. I don't think that was always a thing. I don't know. Anyway, it's water. Which is kind of a shame because Gallus has the water stuff on him. So he can't, like, get right at it. But whatever. That's fine. Virginia. Yeah, I guess you want to... You could fragile people. You could feeble mind. Shady, so he's ready for attacks. You can attack Shady. You should probably extension shield everybody right now. And I think that'll probably work okay for Clive, if then I had to guess. I might even consider just guarding with Clive. So he'll be ready for whatever. Maybe I'll go ahead and Valiant himself though, and we'll just hope it's fine. And I want to keep track of the turn order too, because I did shuffle the Arcana around. Miss. So I don't quite know what order they're in. Virginia's like always first. Her reflexes are incredible. Jet has Valiant on him, so thanks for weakening him, I guess. Nice. No, okay, it is the standard order. Virginia, Jet, Gallows, Clive. Everybody be safe out there. Wonderful. Alright. Let's see, did we have any, like, carrots? We do have too many carrots, in fact. Might be worth using them on Gallows so we can heal everybody? I think everybody could use a heal. So sure. Yeah, go ahead. Nah, we should probably just focus on Shady right now while we can try to take him out. Yeah, that's the kind of unfortunate thing. You cannot use this until you get the carrot. I was thinking of, like, canceling his turn when it comes up so I could change it, but that costs FP to do, and so it's like, it shouldn't. You know what I mean? Valiant on Virginia? Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do it. Rude. Oh, hey, he's invisible. That's nice. But a counterattack, so he's not invisible anymore. Yeah, it looks like that shield is working for us. I think we'd be in a much worse state if we're not shielded. So hooray. I guess it's probably an elemental attack he's using, isn't it? If it is, it was pretty weak though, so that's okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, Virginia, I don't know if we can do a lot here. Hold on, your stats, your magic is better than your attack, so maybe it's worth it to use Devastate instead on Shady. Jet, I think I'm straight up gonna have you block, because you could be in a bit of danger. Gallows could extension heal, or I could just manual heal with him. Which, until we need to mass heal everybody, I think is probably the way we should do it. Clive, I mean, if anyone needs to guard, it's probably you. So I'm going to be careful with you too. I just don't guard unless I need to reload, and maybe it's time I change that. Especially with how... Hey, he's already down. Nice. Especially with how easily everyone went down before, you know, or whatever. How dare you! You deserve a punishment much greater than this planet's destruction. Excuse me? That's a line from your book you read? Hey, nice guard. How dare! Don't guard the heal. 213. Alright. Yeah, the healing is just not too strong, which is a little unfortunate. It just means you really got to keep on it, you know? Alright. Go ahead and devastate. I think standard order. We go for Todd next. Yeah. No use. No sense in mucking around with it. Just get straight to it. Heal Jet. And Clive. Like, you could cast Reflect on people, but I don't think that's relevant. Valiant one off anybody? No, I never tested on Gallows, but go ahead and lock on the Todd, I think. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. 372. Jet still needs to... Probably should have guarded with him, especially since he's going to be healed. And you wouldn't want to waste that, I guess. I don't know. Like, the cat's down. Don't... Alright, thank goodness. We're fine. I should have been more careful with Jet, for sure. But I don't know. Maybe Jet's a rascal. Maybe it's not my fault. Please. You've gotta understand. Oh yeah, we already took Todd down now, huh? Yeah, this fight's going pretty alright. I mean, like, yeah, maybe Maya's gonna get stronger and harder because she did, like, threaten us or whatever. But it's going okay. Why don't you go ahead and heal Jet again? Clive. I mean, you probably... I mean, you might as well quicken Gallows, honestly, if he's going to be healing. Want to make sure he gets those heals in before anyone gets hurt. Like, potentially yourself, Clive, because, yeah, I didn't block with you. It turned out okay, it looks like. Rude, but fine. Alright. Oh, there's a build I could think of then. Because, like, Gallows doesn't really earn FP because he's not really shooting people, you know? So there's a thought. It's like, I'm gonna have you defend, actually, I think, for now. Like, what if you gave him, like, all the Arcana, you know? It's like, defend for people and counterattack and, like, block damage and stuff. Just all that extra stuff that, I don't know, boosts his experience at least, but I think it would also help with his FP gain. I think. Might as well do that. On Alfred. I think now's a good time to extension heal on everybody. Take care. How's everybody? The defense has worn off, so that is worth keeping in mind. I'm not terribly worried about it because, like, we've narrowed them down by half their party or whatever. I don't know. All this strategy that has mostly escaped me, I suppose. I must use my brain meats, think of optimal strategy, because I have no items to back me up anymore. Happy healing day. Yeah, his homemade blast is not very strong. Like, maybe we should honestly focus on Maya first in times like these. It's like, I don't think they counter for each other or anything. I don't think so. Not quite positive on that. But that might be worth considering. Gallows, probably just go ahead and keep healing though, honestly. If they're going to keep hitting us and whatnot. You know what I mean? Yeah, that did a lot of damage actually. 523 or whatever. Don't do it. Wow. Well, probably because we lost our shields, honestly. Maybe that should have been a priority over the healing. Maybe. Virginia, you have revive. You can go ahead and revive Jet. I just hope he doesn't go down immediately, because that's kind of the hardest part of, I don't know, keeping up the track with everyone, I guess. Shield Clive. Clive, do you want to do Valiant on someone, I suppose? Probably not. I don't know who's going to be alive. Oh yeah, and of course we did take down Alfred, so yeah, who? The great news is that she's going to kill someone. Nice SOS Invisible. She can only do it one at a time. So we can heal as fast as she can kill. Fantastic. You love to see it. Alright, we do need to take care of them though. Let's see. Just devastate you. It sounds maybe awful and terrible, but I really do not want to use items. Well, I could use like some of these items, but I don't know if they're going to be helpful. I might just go for it. If I'm gonna heal anybody, it's probably gonna be Clive, because I think with a heal he could at least survive one, especially if he's gonna guard, I guess. And we're just gonna kind of hope she doesn't attack Jet. We'll, I don't know. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Oh, and she's actually moving twice in the turn. And she's done, actually. Poor Virginia doesn't get any experience, but that's how it goes sometimes. I've been defeated. Ah! This is so humiliating. This wasn't supposed to happen. Yay. Nothing. Yeah, I never got around to using one of those cards this turn. Battle. But, I don't know. I'm happy to have a battle that worked so much better than Humpty and Dumpty did, you know? That was such a whole lot. is too much for me. Also, Virginia's still a higher level than Clive. I mean, quote unquote, still has more experience, I could say. There's that, I guess. No, I'm not gonna read all that. Why? Why do we have to fight like this? There's no particular reason, but if I had to give one, it's because I love gems. I told you before, remember? What does that mean? I don't want to lie to myself about what I love most. I can fight and risk my life over anything that sparkles. Gems are my personal reward for doing my best and working hard. You've gotten stronger, much stronger than the first time we met. Well, I had to, in order to make it this far. Literally, Humpty Dumpty. Just like you, I was doing my best and working my hardest. This time you win, so this belongs to you. Well, shucks, Maya. Still have complicated feelings about you. But don't misunderstand me. You have my respect, but that doesn't mean we're a team. Next time we meet, I'll show you a stronger me. Don't you forget that. Maya, okay. Well, when that time comes, I too will be stronger than I am now. Oh, I forgot to tell you. The energy crystals, Agilite and Gamatron, are made of opposite properties. Wow. Whatever you do, don't make sure the two crystals don't come into contact with each other, or else this room is going to go kaboom. Is that right? Run for it! Yikes. Oh, countdown. We have a timer. Okay, that's fun. That's great. This was a very linear place, wasn't it? Is Maya gonna be rude to us, honestly? Is he gonna screw us over with, like, these puzzles? It's okay. Don't worry, it's fine. I think she might tell Virginia before she just gives that to her, right? Oh, silly games. It's okay, like, at least we have a relatively... this is very quick to skip. At least we have a relatively good ECN, because, otherwise we'd be doing a lot of battles like this. And do they contribute to the countdown? They sure do. Okay, that's worrying. Also, Jet is still very low on health. He's dead, actually, is what one might say about him. Okay, this is actually stressful now. Now that I realize, like, there's no running from battles. You can't just do that. Well, Revive Jet, Gallows. I don't know. Shield on everybody, I guess, for sure. Try not to think about it. Heal Jet if you can, otherwise heal anyone else. I guess I can cancel you, maybe. Get canceled, Clive. You're problematic. No, I mean cancel his turn or whatever, you know? Change my mind. Oh, jeez. These hands. I forgot these hands do that. You're so stealthy. Oh, I didn't cancel it. I don't know if I got the prompt. But he's using it on someone, at least. Okay. Good. Great. I love it. Wonderful. Virginia, now is as good a time as any, probably better than most, to use a barrier or whatever. Gallows, you just need to... We know what these things are weak to. Weak to fire. Virginia, that would be your job, I guess. But even so, extension. Heal everybody. Spectre, does that... I mean, just go ahead and dang shoot a guy, I guess. I'm gonna leave Jet down there because it takes too much effort to, like, pick him up, you know? I guess maybe in theory I shouldn't use that berry at the same time Gals is gonna heal everybody. But you never really know if he's actually gonna pull it off with these hands. At least Virginia, the fastest one, faster than the hands, can use fire. That's great. Everyone else can use fire gem now that I think about it. Bam, get rid of it. Hooray. Alright, let's just do that then. Cremate it. Use a fire gem. Also use a fire gem if it comes to it. decreases their hit, which I believe is their accuracy. So that could have been worse. Sorry, Jet. You know how it is. Great. Have Jet open it. Who's worst, bad, good? Clive, do it. Oh no, Clive. Oh, there's a potion berry. That's nice. This is the point where, like, I wish you could use Arcana, like, just use their skills in the middle, because we need to heal people. We theoretically have infinite FP, you know? We're just gonna roll with it. That was one encounter, one backstab. How bad could it possibly happen? No ambushes. We need to get across here. At least these obstacles are not in the way. That would have been the worst. Like, I don't know if we could even get back in that case. Could we have gotten back in this whole dungeon? Or was it totally like a one-way thing? I don't know. It's clear enough at least. That one encounter really rattled me. Skip. But we're doing okay. Ah, skip. Ah. I think we're almost there. Skip. Okay. We're doing alright. That was fun. Do we keep the gems? Hi, we're here. Let me see if I have this straight. You successfully protected the Agolite and Gamatron from falling into the wrong hands, but due to your mishap, you caused an explosion. And the intruders were able to make their escape during the chaos. Is that correct? Yes, that's exactly what happened. Well, the workers were safely evacuated, and there were no reported injuries. So let's overlook this incident, shall we? Thanks. Thank you very much. Regarding your reward, taking into consideration the damage we have incurred, the balance is 0. Do you object? Oh no. As long as you overlook what happened, that's fine. We're really sorry. Oof. Please, be at ease. I have taken a liking to your team. You are all faithful, trustworthy, and foremost, full of energy. An ideal team of drifters. We are? Yes. I believe I mentioned to you before that I, too, used to be a drifter before starting this order. That was a good 10 years ago. Being the stubborn man that I am, I could not team up with anyone. That is why I have much admiration for your team. Of course, I continued my adventures alone. I still remember how tough and lonely it was to work as a lone drifter. Then one day, I became lost during my adventure, and for many days, I was hovering between life and death. I had lost all sense of time or day, and in an unconscious stupor, I found myself in front of a large tree. But looking back now, that probably was not a big tree. This was where I came to contact with various artifacts, sources of past wisdom, and many documentary records. These are what helped me found this order. But above all, this was the very first place the saint guided me to. Yeah. Oh, forgive me. I seem to have gone off on a tangent. No, not at all. We were just amazed at your story. A very interesting story indeed. If you don't mind, please continue. I do not mind, but that is basically the end of the story. So then, how did you find your way back? After being blessed with the artifacts and the knowledge, I was found semi-conscious in a village called Boot Hill. Boot Hill? That's my hometown. I never knew. To this day, I haven't the slightest idea why I was found in that village. Apparently, I was found lying unconscious by the foot of the entrance. Thanks to the friendly villagers who nursed me back to health, I soon left the village in search of the ruins. Yes, it was the excavation of this very Ark of Destiny. After that, I gave up on being a drifter, and guided by the saint, I started this order. The rest is history. The crucial turning point to your story seems a little too vague. So, where's this big tree that you're supposedly guided to? As far as I know, such a place doesn't exist. That I do not know. Everything was enveloped in mist, obscured and blurred. But there is one thing that I do remember. That place where the saint guided me, and where I gained the artifacts and the wisdom, was a world of green and blue. That was the impression I got. That's ridiculous. It pains me not knowing what it means or signifies. A world of green and blue. Sounds almost like a dream. Wait, was it a dream? But one thing is for certain, is that this instant was reality. As you can see, I have excavated the immigrant ship, and I am reading this order as we speak. So, that is the basic account of my story. Forgive me for rambling on as I did. Not at all. Information about ruins and artifacts are valuable for drifters. I'm glad you understand. Oh, and one more thing. I will grant you access to the Order's library for your perusal. It houses much information about ruins and artifacts. Oh boy. I hope you find it useful. Thank you very much. Well, we should be on our way. Yahoo! Let me check my inventory. Yeah, no Agolite or Gamatron or anything like that. They definitely exploded, didn't they? Just nothing. That's very sad. Well, hey, we are alive. Hi. Filgai is impoverished, but there are parts of the world where greenery can still be seen. Like Claiborne, found on the center of the map, and Boot Hill heading east by ship. Gotta go to Boot Hill. And there's this one forest. Head southwest from this island, past the dunes. The land around this area is not at all fertile, but for some odd reason, there's a forest there. We have like, I don't know, 3 areas he pointed out? Over the sea of sand spreads the sea of wind, and over the sea of wind spreads the sea of stars. And beyond the sea of stars lies the ideal world. That is what Lamium preaches. Okay. Interesting. Hello again. Every morning after I wake up from my dream, I always ask myself, where did this dream come from? What's that? Could it be from a distant memory, or is someone trying to tell me something? One thing is for certain, my dreams do come true. Very mysterious. Yeah, does everyone have something new to say? Swoosh, fancy hallway. Hello, how about you? Yeah, far east of this island is a village called Boot Hill, where they grow quality wheat. But ever since the trade ships stopped traversing the dunes, wheat is hard to come by. It's a really nice village. Just head northeast from the beach you land on. Northeast from the beach to the east? Alright, interesting. Hey, this doorway is no longer guarded. Is this the library? It's a library! Here you will find many rare and unusual books. The value of a book is determined by whether it was useful to the reader. Please read at your pleasure. Thank you, Susan. We'll definitely... Oh, there's even a 2nd level. Can you get up there? Oh, forbidden knowledge! Mysterious. Well, I'm gonna look at these later. I think we're at a stopping point already. We'll have such a great lore dump next time. I hope you're excited to learn. You're just double checking all this before we end, because I mean, we didn't really get a new tool or anything. We made an explosion and that was great, but it was like a one-time thing, you know? Yeah. There's like a weird doll. There's a weird... Well, I already opened those, so it's fine. Yeah, this. Yeah. Wait, we have a duplicator, don't we? We have a duplicator. I'm gonna use it... Do we already use the ones up here? Yes, indeed. Alright, I'm gonna use it on this one, I think. No particular reason. You gotta use it on one of them. Okay. Yep, okay. That's, Huh. Alright, well, I don't think we can, like, do anything about that. Man! Very tantalizing. If only we knew how to be platformers, but this is an RPG. The skill sets just don't combine all that often, you know? This is the weird button that we couldn't even press down, right? Hello again. My duty is to organize all the artifacts we collect and inform drifters regarding any missions or excavations we outsource. Yay! Everyone's working with the drifters. Oh, this is the guy. That's very strange. Yeah. He was like, I don't know, an item or something. Something's going on with him. Alright, but yeah, nothing really new. Not even from our fancy new key. This place is just a big old tease. And we're over here, so the beds are here. I think we'll rest up before we stop, because what if I forget, I guess, you know? No one or anything up here. Okay. I could definitely use a rest. Must be tired from your pilgrimage. I sure am. All the money I made used to go towards rent and living expenses, but ever since I started working here, I'm not spending a dime. I'm thinking about using my savings to gamble. Yay! Alright, let's stay here. 570. It's okay. I don't know. I have a bit of money, I feel like, anyway. Hello. Yeah, quite a decent chunk anyway. Certainly more than 570. Thanks, Orally. I think I will save my game. Okay. So yeah, last dungeon was not bad, except for that one really tough boss fight that, I don't know, maybe I just didn't do right. It's the thing where, like, you know, if one party member goes down, then you're just kind of racing to get back on track before they finish you. But it barely worked out. I'm still sad about all the items, but that's okay. Like, the dungeons are easy enough, the minions and stuff, so we'll probably be fine. It's probably okay. It's fine, I'm sure. But hey, yeah, time to go to Virginia's hometown, Boot Hill. It is always kind of surprising, like, you go to these places at the beginning as their prologue, and then they're like, you just, I don't know, you come back to them much later, and like, oh shoot, we've never been there. Like, kind of for Jet, because we found the beginning people he was with. Definitely with Gallows, obviously. Not for Clive yet. I mean, we found his home, but, Either way, we'll be doing that next time. See you later. Goodbye.